This is the story of how not setting up your boundaries clearly can make you gay. This is the story of John and Jessica. John is 20 years old and Jessica is 19. They both met in college and they start talking and they start hanging out together and they became friends. After a while, they start developing feelings for each other. So one day, Jessica asks John that they should start dating, and John agrees and they start going on dates together. They start acting like a couple. They become girlfriend and boyfriend. But the problem is, before meeting John, Jessica was already liking some other guy. Let's call him Bob. So Bob also liked Jessica, and Jessica also liked Bob. But the problem is, John came in between. So John was a better guy at that time in the eyes of Jessica. So she decided to ditch Bob and go with John. But she did not really have that much deep feelings for Bob, anyways, and Bob also did not have that much feelings for Jessica. So things just clear out. Now, 2 years, 3 years passes by, and John and Jessica are together, still dating. Their college is over now, but one day they are just hanging out, and John sees a message in the phone of Jessica. It's the message from Bob, and he asks what he is saying, but she tries to dodge it off. She tries to play it off, saying, "Yeah, it's nothing." But he insists. So finally, Jessica gives in and gives her phone to John. Then he sees there. Jessica had messaged Bob several times, saying, "Please talk to me," saying, "Please give me some attention," or whatever, "I want to talk to you, I miss you," etc. etc. Now John is in shock because he thought that all these years both of them have been loyal to each other. But now this, because after seeing the chat history, Jessica was talking to that guy for a long time. Now John is in shock. He does not know what to do. For any There was some noise outside. Anyways, for any sane person, the best thing to do in that moment is just leave, bro. John had to leave in that moment, but you know what he did? He said, "I will think about it. I don't want to jump to the conclusions right away." Even though he saw everything right in the moment, even though she confessed that yeah, she talked to that guy behind his back. She said that she cheated on him, but still he said, "I want to process it all and I want to give it more time." Then after a while, John says, "Yeah, I forgive you because Jessica said I cheated on you because you are not treating me in a good way. You are always abusing me and you are always being bad to me." And in fact, John was actually mistreating her and actually being bad to her. So John is thinking right now that, yeah, man, I did very bad things to this girl, and now she cheated on me, which is justified. Bear in mind, cheating is never justified, no matter how bad your partner is. You just have to leave. You cannot cheat on them, or you cannot let them cheat on you. Yeah. Anyways, so this is what John is thinking. He's thinking, yeah, it's all my fault. I did not give her the love that she deserved. So that's why she went to the other guy who was treating her very gently, who was being very nice to her, and who was giving her a good attention, and who was clearly loving her, caring her, whatever. So John thinks, now I will become better. Now I will change myself to be a good man, and I will give what Jessica really deserves, and I will treat her even better now. But Jessica is like, "Man, if you want to leave me, then you can leave right now, but I will be better. I won't cheat on you anymore." That's what Jessica says. So he believes her. But now, after a week passes or 2 weeks, John is now became skeptical. John has now become paranoid. Every time, every day, every night, he's thinking, maybe Jessica is again talking to some other guy. Maybe she is talking that guy again. He has become so paranoid that he starts asking her phone number, her WhatsApp. I mean, he wants to log in into her WhatsApp on his phone. He wants his Snapchat logins, her Instagram, Facebook, and all the other social media apps. He wants to check her phone all the time because he just wants to be sure that she's not doing the same thing again. But this just ticks off Jessica even more. She thinks, "Why are you suspecting me? Because I have already said that I will not do anything like that ever again." But Jessica is still talking to guys just as friends. She says these guys are just my brothers, and he checks the chats, and she is actually just being casual, not like flirty or anything like that, like the way she used to talk with the Bob. So now John is confused because he clearly does not like any boy talking to his girl. He has told her so many times that do not talk to any other boy. Yeah, do not talk to any other guys because I don't like it. This is just out of my way. This is, I'm just jealous. Yeah, this is just my protective jealousy. I don't want you to talk to any other boys. She says, why are you so insecure, bro? I'm just talking normally. I'm just talking casually. I don't have any feelings for her, and they don't have any feelings for me. So this argument and this nagging goes on. John is always suspecting. She's always pissed off that he does not trust her because she's not talking that way, in that way, to any other boys anymore. Then a week passes, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. Then one day, again, John catches her talking to another guy. This time, let's say call her mm, Ryan. Yeah. So this time she's talking to Ryan, who was some guy who used to work with her and still works. And still she was talking casually, but she said that she does not talk to any other guys anymore. Yeah. And she had already deleted so many chats of Ryan. Yeah, which is quite suspicious. So now what? Now John is again traumatized because now he's getting cheated again. Because when he found out, when he checked Snapchat or other social media, he found the chats where she had talked romantically and flirted with the guy, and he had also flirted, etc., and even worse things. But you know what John says? He says, man, this is again all my fault. I have not treated her in a good way. That's why she is talking to some other guy. If I had talked to her in a good way, and I have treated her gently, then she would not have went to another guy. If I had loved her more, then she would not have gone to another guy. So he says, I will forgive her again. But this is not just the second time, because he had created his boundaries so many times, saying that I don't want you to talk to any other guy. Yeah. So if you talk to another guy, I will leave. That's what boundary means. But he did not say that I will leave. He just said, please do not talk to other guys. She thought, meh, he just says it and does not do anything about it. So I will just continue talking, and what he's gonna do about it? Because he's not leaving no matter what I do. Even if I cheated on John, he did not leave me. So why should I care if he wants me to stop talking to other guys? So Jessica continues on. But now John is even more sad and even more traumatized that she is not listening to her, because now she started abusing her. Now she started belittling her, saying you are not a man, you do not have masculinity, you don't work anymore, you don't earn enough, you're ugly, you are that, and all that type of gaslighting and manipulation. So now John is really sad because only girl that he loved is now treating her like he is trash. You know why this all happened? Because he did not set his boundaries clearly. Yeah, I will come to that definition later. But as this goes on, John starts to lose feelings from Jessica. Yeah, now he starts liking boys. Yeah, and then he becomes gay and goes and has affair with the boys. Okay, that's just made up. Actually, that gay part is made up. John does not becomes gay, but it reduces his masculinity. Yeah, he becomes very soft in front of others. He becomes very emotional. He does not have control of his emotion and anger anymore. He appears very soft, and nobody likes him anymore because he's always impulsive, always paranoid, and his girl does not respect him anymore. So I'm meaning gay in that way, not like starts liking boys. That was just clickbait, guys. I'm sorry for the clickbait, but anyways, so the conclusion of this story was that I'm coming to the conclusion. Yeah. So after all this is happening, one day Jessica just gets pissed. She says, "We break up. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You don't have any spine. You do not even take a stand for yourself. You don't take a stand for me. And obviously, you do not have any boundaries because I treated you like shit, still you are with me. That's what she said to him. Yeah. So now he's again sad, and with a broken heart, he's going to commit suicide. I mean, not suicide, but yeah, he's very sad and does not know what to do with their life. Now I want you to, I want, sorry for the fumble. Now I want you guys to think why all of this happened, because he actually liked that girl and she actually liked John. They were both in love, and but they ended up breaking up. Why? Because both of them did not have boundaries. Now you guys already have guessed that John obviously did not have boundaries because he just let her treat him like shit. But why Jessica did not have boundaries? Let me make it clear. Because if John was treating her bad, why would she still stay up? Why would she still stay with him? Why would she still stay with him? Because if he's treating her in a bad way, he's not giving her love or care anymore. He has changed in a for bad. Then why she was still with him? And if she really wanted some other guy, she should have just broken up earlier. It's because many girls, actually, yeah, this is a fact, that many girls think that they can fix the guys. Yeah, they think if this guy is acting like this, maybe this is because of me. And if I fix myself, if I give him more love, if I give him more time, maybe he will change. But this is just false. Nobody changes for anyone, bro. If they were not good enough already before meeting you, then they cannot be better after meeting you. I mean, they can be better, but don't expect them to be better. Because if you expect, you will always be disappointed. Because let's say if you met a partner, and you do not like long hair on them, then you will say, bro, cut your hair short. And they will say, yeah, I will cut it. But they never cut their hair short ever in their life, and you hate long hair, like you hate it to the core of your heart. I know, bad example, but you get the feeling that even though you expected and they said yes, I will cut it, but they did not. So yeah, if you cannot expect them as it is, then do not go with them. That is number one point. If you don't accept them, just don't be with them, bro. Just don't marry them. Yeah. So that's first. And if you are in toxic marriage or something like that, then just quit, just leave. Do not expect the other person is gonna change, because if their parents could not fix them, who are you to fix them? So that's the problem of Jessica, because she did not leave him when he was treating her bad, when he was being toxic. Because John was actually toxic. Because if you're being that much paranoid, if you do not trust your partner, bro, then obviously you're toxic. Yeah. So he was being toxic and she did not leave him. So that's the mistake on her part. And John made even bigger mistake, that even after she cheated multiple times, still he gave her more chances and more chances. I don't even know if this is falling apart. And he said, so he gave her more chances. But obviously, when a girl or when a person, anyone else, this does not just applies in couples, it applies for everyone. If someone else notices that you do not have boundaries, if you are like this, then they will be like, man, this person does not have any spine. So just abuse them. Let's just exploit them. Yeah. Just use them for your own good and just leave them whenever they are no useful to. Yeah. But what you could do to set stronger boundaries? Now, what could John have done here to stop himself from this heartbreak? Because both of them wanted to get married. Yeah, clearly they told to each other that you don't want to get married, but still they ended up breaking up. Because John was not this guy. This guy is MusalMan, because he creates boundaries very rigid. He does not let any joke, any type of mockery, or any overstepping. He just says, if you cross my boundaries, if you cross this, I'm not here, I'm gone. Yeah. If John had stronger boundaries, he would be like, if you even talk to another boy, I'm not here, bro. I'm just leaving. That's my boundary. There will be some girl who will be like that, who will be not talking to any other boys than you. So why should you entertain someone like Jessica? You should just leave, bro. Just leave. No matter how much you love her, if you can't even trust her, why be with her? If she does not respect your boundary, why be with her? So that was for couples or love things. Now let's come to the people in general. Many people try to abuse this a lot because not many people have clear boundaries. For example, let's say you are studying and someone comes up to you and says, can you do this work for me? If you do not draw your boundary right there and say, no, I cannot do that because I'm studying, I have my own priorities, I'll prioritize that, not you. If you do not say that clearly, even though it's gonna hurt them, don't care, bro. Who cares if it hurts someone else? You cannot afford to hurt yourself because it's been a long time since you have been just letting other people step on you. It's about time that you change. It's about time that you be like, meh, I don't care about anyone else. Now I'm going to step forward and say no to people who are trying to use me, who are trying to abuse me. Yeah. By abuse, I mean overstepping your boundaries. If you, let's say, for example, if you don't like to be bothered while you are working, yeah, but someone keeps calling you, someone keeps texting you, and you say, bro, look, when I am working, when I am studying, do not call me, do not text me. If you do, I will block you. This is a clear boundary. But many people take it offensive. These are NPC people, bro. These don't care about your hopes and they don't care about your dreams. They don't care about any of the things that you care about. They just want to waste your time. They just don't care about your boundary. If you say that I will block you if you disturb me, then they'll be like, oh, you are so sensitive. Don't care. Just be like, yeah, yeah, I am. What are you gonna do? Just it. If they try to overstep, just block. You can block them in real life too. For example, let's say you have a relative who is always like mocking you. Then just stand up and say, look, bro, if you are going to say that ever again in front of me or behind my back, I will slap the shit out of you. That's just an example. Yeah. So that's the motto of this video, that always have strong boundaries like MusalMan. Do not let others get past it. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much you care for them, just be polite, just state your boundary clearly so that they cannot blame that they did not knew. Yeah. No matter how much you have, how many years you have been with that person, no matter if it's your relative, your friends, or anyone on the road, just clean and clear boundaries. Tell them, this is my boundary, do not cross this path, bro. If you cross, I will retaliate. Yeah. If they're crossing physically, I will retaliate, I will beat the shit out of them. Yeah. If they are retaliating mentally, then I will just cut off them. I will not talk to you anymore if you are just overstepping my boundaries. So this is it for the video. And as you guys have noticed that I had made some mistakes, fumbled, because I'm not gonna cut them out like right now, because my goal is to provide a content on YouTube which is unfiltered and which is not very highly polished or very like studio content based type. Yeah. So this is why I do not edit my videos, even though I am a professional editor. I edit for other YouTubers and influencers, but I don't want to edit my videos that much. I just cut the end part and the starting and just do some noise reductions. That's it. Because I want to increase your focus span. I want to give you content which is hard to watch, because I know many of you guys may even not have made this far. Only a few would have watched this far, because this video was not stimulating at all. This video was just a guy in front of the camera talking. Yeah. So, but in general, in real life, this is how we talk, bro. This is how things work. There is not high quality motion graphics at every point when you are talking to someone in real life. This is just how you talk. It's just difference is there is a screen in front of us. Otherwise, I will be saying this same things if you were in a concert hall, if you were just talking normally, one to one. So always have strong boundaries. Never let your love come in between your self-respect. And if you're wondering, yes, this is a sword, and I'm going to use different props to hold my mic in. So if you like this video, comment below. What would you have done if you were in John's situation? That's it for the video. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.